Hello, I am Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz, and this is November 6, 2012, and it's 11:50 p.m. Birmingham, Alabama. Topic: Are we about to enter Ezekiel 38? Israel said on November the 5th, "I will attack Iran if necessary." Benjamin Netanyahu said yesterday, as if he already knew he would be taking Iran out alone. He also said before his term is over, Iran will not have a nuclear program. Now, inside of Israel, just like here in America, there's a rift. There's a division, and you have a liberal part and you have a conservative part. So the last prime minister of Israel, he asked a question of him and said, "Did Ben-Gurion get permission?" No, he did not. Did Prime Minister Begin get permission? No, he did not. Then Netanyahu said, "I will not get permission either." Is when we wait on others, is when we fall to others. Not again, ever. Now, I can say this because I've been saying this for a long, long time. I believe, as I've said times before, God has already worked out every detail with Benjamin Netanyahu and all of his top men. I believe that. I believe God has worked out the details like he has in prior wars, okay? This one is going to be different, though. And I might add, he has prepared this statement in advance as if he knew America would not be on his side. He said, or I knew this, and I'm sorry, this is me, and I knew this because Ezekiel in the Bible also said Israel will be alone in those days. So it's already said and already down on paper, black and white in the Bible. But my point, we are there. We are so close to the beginning of the tribulation. God will hand America over to its enemies. And I believe this election today proved it. And I'm going to tell you something else that I believe pertaining to today's election. Yesterday, 200 miles out from the East Coast, cruising a Russian submarine, and they're not under the water, they're on top of the water, and the sub is called a boomer. The boomer carries multiple nuclear warheads. It is capable of taking from where they sit, 200 miles out, everything east of the Mississippi River. That's huge. And it picked yesterday, the day before the elections, to be seen, and to be seen on purpose. Why? But you must remember one thing. Obama had already made a secret deal with Russia. Remember when he thought the mic was off? He was working out that deal with then President. We don't know what all was said, but we do know he said, "I can do more when I'm reelected, and I'll take care of it at that time." So, Russia is in a warlike frame of mind right now, flexing its muscles, and this usually occurs when one, like our country, has been weakened or perceived as weakness. Ezekiel 38, verse 2. "Son of man, set thy face against Gog and Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him." That's Russia. That is Russia right there. And the main focus on the last days in prophecy is just that. But be not alarmed, because we trust in the Lord. He will take care of us. He said it over and over and over. He will take care of us who trust him. So I want to add another thing. an article in Prophecy Update, someone asked a question. And this question has an extended answer in the article, but I'm going to make it short. If I am not saved today, and we go into the tribulation, will I have a chance to be saved then? The title of the prophecy update is Prior to the Rapture, Part 1, Not for Christians. That's the title. Christians are gone. The short answer given was, don't miss it. Just don't take that chance, because you may not have another opportunity. He also said, for anyone who is asking that question, can I be saved during the tribulation? For anyone asking that question, they are concerned for their soul. Where will you spend eternity? It also shows that you're willing to listen. The Holy Spirit is active right now in your life to open your heart to Jesus Christ. You are at the crossroads in your life. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. So now I'll give you my personal thought. If you do miss the rapture and knowingly have already refused Christ, you may be lost. If you have heard but either not understood or no one actually witnessed to you, then you'll probably be able to accept Christ in those days. But you will have to refuse the mark of the beast, and to refuse the mark you will be jailed, tortured, or killed by being beheaded. The end result is very high that you will die during the tribulation. So, if you are asking now or thinking about it now, why even think about taking that chance? That time will come. That time is very near. Just look at the Middle East. Look at Russia. Look at Israel. All the pieces of the puzzle have been found and are being put into place right now. Then the tribulation starts. As quick as Israel hits Iran, you will see, it's about a 99% guarantee you will see it on television. You'll see the miracles of God on television at that time. You'll see God defeat that battle, all who comes against Israel, on TV. And then the tribulation countdown begins, the 7 years. Because immediately after we see that on TV and see a decisive victory through God for Israel and watch it on TV, millions, hundreds of millions will pour to Christ. Just come in and come in and come in. But how much time do you have? You probably won't have time to think about it. I'm just telling you what I have here, and this to me is extremely serious and very, very scary. Jody Wolf, Expoz.